Hello there. First off, I would like to apologize for looking, so rough. I just got home from like 9.5 hours of work, so I'm a little tired. Shiloh, shut your mouth. Sorry, my dog's being annoying. Anyway, um, I finally was able to, start making this video for YouTube. I haven't been able to because my sister's staying at my house and I have no room, and so my family thinks I talk to myself. So if I made a YouTube video, they'd probably be like, why is Juliana being weird and talking to herself again? Anyway, though, I've come to the conclusion that all videos on YouTube are one of two things. First off, it's a tutorial on how to do hair or makeup, or telling you something, a whole series about somebody's self, like, hey, let me answer all these questions about myself. It's like, I don't really understand why, but okay. And like, don't get me wrong, some of them can be like really cool, and I've used a lot to, like figure out like cool stuff to do with my hair, because obviously but I just like am like, okay, now I'm bored. Anyway, or the second one is people who make funny things and or make things that aren't funny but they think they're funny, and or people who have funny shows that are just confusing, but basically comedy. And you know what? More power to you. If you are funny, that is awesome. Like, some of them are really fucking funny, and that's awesome. But other ones, yikes. No, I'm just kidding. But go for your passion. You'll get better at it, right? But that's not important. I just like have noticed that YouTube is about those two things, and I wanted to start making YouTube more about, be able to bring awareness to people about problems in our world and things that, people are struggling with around the world that, we don't think about on an everyday basis, or maybe we've never even heard of. And, there's daunting statistics of things going on that people don't even know are still going on. They're like, oh, wait, like I thought that ended in like the 1800s or something, And like, I just think there's so many issues, and I just don't think it's fair how many people have to die before, we start seeing that help is needed and our love is needed. And I just think it's sad that we don't even know what's going on. I mean, take something as prominent in our world as the war we're in as of right now, and have been since I was in third grade, so a while. People don't even know what's still going on. Like, somebody will be like, oh, my husband's, over in Iraq, or yeah, my husband's over in Afghanistan. People are like, wait, like, I didn't even know we were still in the Middle East. It's like, yeah, we are. And I mean, I guess I can understand because it's been a very long time, but it's a very difficult problem to solve, because you have such amazing, beautiful souls there. But then for every, amazing person who wants this change, you have this person who just wants this suppression and this constant, just horrid and like violence in the world. And it's so sad, because there's so many people there who want to strive for, a better life, and they're being brought down by these people who just are less than them, and just don't understand what is beauty and what is life, and it's sad. So that's just an example, but basically every week I'm just going, this is just like an intro, but every week I just want to post a video regarding something going on in our world, talk about some statistics. Sorry, that's a hard word. Obviously not like learning statistics, because I have like a really bad grade in that, but anyway, talking about some statistics, some organizations that are really getting in there and helping, and just like educating, people on, different topics in our world. Some of them, including like modern day slavery, the world sex trafficking industry, the AIDS epidemic, rape and rape prevention, or the fact that there is no rape prevention in a lot of countries, honor killings, malnutrition, and tons of other stuff. And obviously, you probably have heard of some of these things, or have kind of touched on the subject, but I really want to delve in deep and teach people that it's still going on, and we need to be the change. And I don't really wish to be super huge on YouTube. I'm sure I won't be. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to add music, and I'm not that cool. I just want like maybe one or two people, to see this video and be like, what I need to do with my life is help other people. And it's not necessarily going into that field and being hands-on, in administering shots or, busting an illegal sex trade. It's not that that's even happening in some countries because it's legal, unfortunately, but it doesn't always have to be that hands-on approach of you going there. Sometimes it can be as little as donating money, or it can be as little as, taking what maybe it's like photography, and just doing a beautiful portrayal of a place through your creativity. I mean, Born into Brothels is an amazing movie that's an example of that. And not only that, like, just it all starts with just loving one another. And it's such a problem in our world today, and I don't understand why. It's like we don't even love our supposed friends. We don't even love our neighbors. We don't even love the people we pass, in the grocery store, and we should love everyone. Sure, there's challenged people in this world, and people who are malicious, and sometimes I wonder, is humanity really as beautiful as I think it is? But I think the answer to that is yes. And if everybody just loves it, it could be something wonderful. And helping doesn't mean, they always say, think globally, act locally, which is really true. But on even a smaller scale, you don't ever have to think about feeding a country, or even feeding 100 people, or feeding 50 people. Maybe it's just feeding one person, or maybe it's just loving one person, and that can make all the change in their life. And I think that's something, absolutely beautiful. It's just disheartening that love has, been brought down so much, and all, I was to say all you need is love. That's very Moulin Rouge, but with love, we can make this world a better place. And that's just what I want to get to, and just really start delving into these topics. It's sad because last note about this before I go is just, I feel like I'm talking you guys' ear off. I'm a really long-winded person, so I'm sorry. I'll try and be better next time. But an example of this is like, even adults who have studied history and know about the world and things like that, they don't even have a grasp on the things still going on. Because I know every time I sit in social studies, not that I do anymore, but when I used to, they would always, like, from like 6th grade on, always be like, and how have we stopped the Holocaust from happening again? And that was always on tests, or we'd be asked it in class and blah, blah. And I was always like, I felt I'm like a smart ass or something, but honestly, it's just like, we haven't. The truth is we have not. There is still killings going on because of what someone is, or who someone has chosen to be. There has been mass genocide a ton since, the Holocaust. Maybe it wasn't concentrated like in the Holocaust, but there has been mass genocide. Just think of what was going on a few months ago in northern Uganda, and had been for years. That was crazy stuff. And luckily, we have really gotten heavily involved. Thank you to Invisible Children and several other organizations have really brought, knowledge of the issue. But still people don't even know that there was a problem in northern Uganda, and that was a mass genocide. Like, that was a big deal. And they were also subjecting children, and, it was just a lot of problems. We'll probably go into that later. So, basically, I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about bringing maybe something different to people's attention, and maybe piquing somebody's interest a little further than just, like, the things our world sees as interesting, like Lady Gaga or like fucking Kesha, whatever. Just kind of taking it to the next level and talking about things that actually matter, and, opening our hearts and minds up to what is actually love and is actually our purpose here. So thanks for watching. Next week's show is going to be on my personal very favorite topic. Not that, like, favorite thing, obviously, but, something I really enjoy studying. I really want to get into helping, and that would be sex trafficking. Once again, if possible, I would suggest watch Born into Brothels before that, because it is an amazing portrayal of a red light district in India, and cameras aren't normally back there. So definitely check that out. I look forward to talking to you guys. Go in peace and love everyone. Bye.